Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Next week on The Bold and the Beautiful, spoilers say Electra Forrester will be ready to cash in on her rain check for a magical night with her boyfriend, Will Spencer Jr. Little does Electra know, her man just had a magical night after the Il Giardino party. B&B is known for touching on taboo subjects over the years. The writers enjoy getting a rile out of fans over controversial storylines. Luna Nozawa raping Will Spencer Jr. is certainly stirring up controversy. There's definitely a double standard, and if the gender roles were reversed and Luna was the one who woke up drunk and confused, the police would have already involved. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say this is just the beginning of trouble for Will Spencer Jr. Rumor has it the character will begin to spiral over his drunken hookup. Ironically, this is what usually happens with female rape victims and is never really addressed. All signs will be pointing to the mystery woman he slept with being Luna Nozawa, but will think she is dead. Is he hallucinating or even seeing ghosts? Dollar Bill Spencer's son might even start to question his own sanity. Electra Forrester made a date for a romantic night with her man Will Spencer. But when things start getting hot and heavy, is Will Spencer Jr. going to start having flashbacks? Will Electra make memories from his night with Luna come flooding back? Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say that when Electra tries to seduce Will Spencer, she can tell something is seriously off. Of course, Electra is inexperienced with men, and will most likely take Will's hesitations about sleeping together personally. We have a feeling Electra Forrester's magical night with Will Spencer is going to be a huge disappointment. Could Will's Luna trauma cost him his girlfriend? In the ever-turbulent world of The Bold and the Beautiful, the spotlight is shifting to a surprising young adult storyline that promises both intensity and heartbreak. Will Spencer, the son of Katie Logan and Bill Spencer, has returned to Los Angeles with a fresh set of complications. While many expected him to slide effortlessly back into the glittering world of the Forrester-Logan-Spencer family feuds, no one anticipated that Will's greatest struggle would be so intimate and so devastating. According to the latest spoilers, Will is facing a trauma that's preventing him from fully connecting with his girlfriend Electra. Despite their chemistry, their late-night dates, and the sparks that had everyone buzzing, Will has discovered that he simply can't perform when the moment matters most. Fans have been waiting for Will Spencer's return for years, and now that the character is back, he's no longer the sweet, nerdy kid who popped in for family dinners and quick cameos. He's grown up, independent, and eager to carve out his place in the Forrester and Spencer dynasties. But while the young man has inherited his father's charisma and sharp mind, he has not inherited Bill Spencer's unshakable confidence. Katie encouraged her son to come home to Los Angeles after finishing school abroad, hoping he'd step into the business world. But Will has been more focused on relationships than corporate ladders, particularly his budding romance with the beautiful and free-spirited Electra. Electra has been painted as a mysterious newcomer to LA, someone who thrives on attention and isn't afraid of drama. She's captivating, flirtatious, and bold, a combination that drew Will in immediately. Unlike his mother, who prefers calm and steady partners, Will seems drawn to chaos, much like his father. Electra is a girl who knows how to turn heads, and she's been eager to prove herself a worthy addition to the B&B canvas. But Electra's fiery passion has uncovered a side of Will that he's desperate to hide: his inability to fully open up, both emotionally and physically. Spoilers suggest that Will's performance issues stem not from lack of desire, but from lingering trauma. Fans will recall that Will spent much of his childhood caught in the middle of his parents' endless tug-of-war, often manipulated by Bill's power plays and Katie's insecurities. Though the show never depicted it outright, the years of instability left scars on the boy. Now, as a man, those scars are surfacing in the worst possible way. When the time comes for intimacy with Electra, Will freezes. His mind races, his body shuts down, and humiliation floods in. The confident, witty man he wants to be disappears in an instant. How will Bill Spencer react when he learns his son is struggling in this way? Bill has always been the epitome of masculine bravado, successful, wealthy, and brimming with confidence. He may not understand that Will's problem isn't about masculinity or willpower, but about emotional trauma. Spoilers indicate Bill could initially push his son toward toughening up, which would only worsen the situation. But if Katie steps in with her nurturing perspective, perhaps Will can find the space he needs to heal instead of being pressured to perform. Elektra, for her part, may not be as patient as Will hopes. The young woman is accustomed to attention, and she thrives on passion. If Will can't give her what she craves, she might seek it elsewhere, creating the perfect storm of betrayal and heartbreak. At the same time, if the writers choose to redeem Elektra, she could surprise viewers by standing by Will and encouraging him to get help. That storyline could allow the bold and the beautiful to explore rarely tackled issues of male vulnerability and mental health, giving Will a chance to develop into a layered, empathetic character. Katie has always been fiercely protective of her son, and spoilers suggest she will soon notice something is off. If Will confides in her, the mother-son bond could deepen in a powerful way. However, if she discovers the truth through whispers and gossip, perhaps from Elektra herself, Katie could be furious. Katie may even confront Bill, blaming him for creating the environment that left their son scarred. Their old arguments could flare up again, reminding longtime viewers of the bitter Logan-Spencer battles that define their relationship. Another layer to this storyline might involve Will's cousins and friends in the Forrester orbit. Luna Nozawa, who has already been entangled in her own web of secrets, might notice Will's pain and offer him support. RJ, always the peacemaker, could encourage Will to get help instead of letting shame consume him. Of course, if Elektra feels neglected, she might turn her attention toward RJ or even another Forrester man, sparking jealousy and driving Will further into despair. What makes this plot stand out is that it doesn't rely solely on fashion wars, custody battles, or shocking affairs. Instead, it touches on a deeply personal struggle rarely explored in daytime television. By showing Will's inability to perform as a symptom of his inner trauma, the show has a chance to tell a story that resonates beyond soap opera melodrama. Fans are already buzzing on social media, wondering if the writers will take the storyline seriously or turn it into another love triangle twist. Will Spencer's future could hinge on whether the show chooses depth over scandal, or perhaps blends both into something unforgettable. Therapy arc. Will begins therapy, opening the door for a new character, a therapist who could become a major part of the canvas. Elektra's ultimatum. Elektra demands Will fix himself or risk losing her, pushing him to make desperate choices. Family feud. Katie and Bill clash over who's to blame, reigniting old sparks, and maybe even pushing them closer again. Dark path. Will, humiliated and ashamed, could spiral into risky behavior, gambling, drinking, or seeking validation from the wrong people. Romantic redemption. If Elektra betrays him, perhaps someone new, a kinder, steadier love interest, can help Will rebuild his confidence. The bold and the beautiful spoilers tease that Will Spencer's struggle to perform for Elektra isn't just about romance. It's about years of trauma finally catching up to him. As the youngest Spencer son tries to navigate love, masculinity, and vulnerability, the fallout could ripple through the entire canvas. For once, it's not a fashion show or a custody battle drawing the drama, but something much more personal. Will Elektra stay, or will she run to someone else? Will Bill finally step up as the father Will needs, or will Katie be the one holding her son together? And most importantly, can Will find a way to heal before his shame destroys him? One thing is certain. In Los Angeles, no secret stays hidden forever, and Will's struggle may soon become the scandal everyone is talking about. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.